Yo guys, the Red02151 coming at you with a Pokemon Wi-Fi battle. I know it's been a while, but just that with all my DBZ videos that I've been doing for my other side of the channel and all the other stuff, I haven't really been uploading Wi-Fi battles lately. So right here we have a kind of a final single match because I am going to VGCs November, so I have to start doing double battles. So you for next couple of uploads for Wi-Fi battles, you'll be seeing double battles. Hope you don't mind that, but just that I have to start preparing. And I know some of you guys like double battles, so I just had a really epic battle. I will be going back in singles after the tournament though, and I'm pretty sure I will win. So he's gonna start off with himself. He's gonna go to RHODE, go for the U-turn. I know RHODE can take that, and I figure, okay, between Hydro Pump and T-Bolt, it doesn't really matter because if he does set up the Stealth Rock, it'd be 2 KO on himself either way. So I just went for T-Bolt. He does switch out his Conkeldurr, and I don't want to take either a normal move or fighting move, so I do go to Ghost Streak predicting that. Nice prediction on my part, so I can easily go for the sub here. He doesn't have payback. The only move he has to hit me is Stone Edge. And basically he knows if I keep on going for sub, I have lefty, so I don't have to worry, and poison is going to keep on getting him, and sooner or later he's going to miss his Stone Edge. So really the only option he has to do is switch out here and go into his Bliss. Yeah, so Bliss gets really annoying. I was really hoping, okay, I know it's kind of risky, kind of stupid to, try to break it down with special defense drops and focus blasts. Even though, I don't even carry Life Orb too. So, but, I really wanted to get rid of this Bliss really early, and I didn't want to switch out, I could have just switched out to Ferrothorn even if he does go for T-Wave, but just that, I don't know, I felt like I need to get Bliss early right now. I wasn't thinking that I could have just sent out Ferrothorn, set up spikes, but it didn't really matter. It would have just sped up the process. It happened later anyway. So I'm going to go for Disable here, predicting, his Soft Boil, and if I do get it away, he won't have a chance to recover, and I can try to get a chance of getting a special defense drop, or, Cray, or something like that. So I'm going to go for Focus Blast right here, try to get as much damage as possible, but it does get him, but it's pretty good. And if I said something, if I want to say something right now, it said that Gengar is really good. I don't know why people want. I don't see it used a lot, but this Disable set is really good. I don't use when I'm deciding not to use a Choice Scarf or not, I just throw in Gengar there because it can work with the same effects of a Choice Scarfer because it has really good speed. So he sent the Zelf predicting my next Focus Blast. So he does go for a U-turn here, trying to break my sub to bring in Blissey safely, but no, that's not gonna happen. He's gonna go back to Blissey, and my sub is still awesome. So I'm gonna go for Focus Blast right here, try to get as much damage. Knowing he'd probably go back into Blissey, so I'll go for the Focus Blast, and I can't really do much here anyway because now he's gonna be able to get a free Soft Boil. I won't be able to disable that, so I figure now it's time to switch out. Gonna go to my Ferrothorn because I figure Ferrothorn pretty much just walls Blissey. I can get a Leech Seed off, get a couple spikes, and just throw whatever I want around Ferrothorn. So he does switch out because he doesn't want me to set up. Go into his Conkeldurr, but I do go for the Leech Seed. So with a Leech Seed and Poison, Conkeldurr isn't going to be around for too long. So I'm going to get some more Leech Seed right here. And yeah, he's going to get damage with Poison and all that stuff. And even though he's like near death, I don't want to take a Guts boosted fighting move. So I switch out RHODE. I could have switched out to Gengar, but I thought he might predict me and go for like Stone Edge. And I didn't want Gengar to die from that, especially this early. So I do set out RHODE, and it does live it, thankfully. Because of all my bulk, but at this point with the Poison and Leech Seed, that Conkeldurr is going down. That's just awesome. So he doesn't send his Bliss here, and I figured I could have went for Pain Split, but I didn't want to get T-Wave because just for the off chance that I could have used RHODE and T-Wave could really slow me down. So I did Ferrothorn because I don't really mind getting Ferrothorn T-Wave because the only thing that T-Wave can really do to Ferrothorn is just cripple it like once or twice with a pair of hacks, but Ferrothorn is meant to take it. So I'm going for Spikes. I didn't want to take a Fire Blast if he was gonna go for that on his Ferrothorn, his Uxie, but he did go for Stealth Rocks, and I actually thought here for some reason I'm faster because I haven't played Zelfs in a long time, and I didn't realize how fast they were. Their max speed like 394. I wasn't seeing that because it's been so long since Zelf was an OU back in 4th gen. So I'm going for T-Bolt because I thought I was faster and I could finish off his Zelf with that. But he does go for U-turn, get a good amount of damage, set out Bliss. It won't do nothing to Bliss. So I'm gonna send back into my 3-wave. Because I figured whenever he goes, I can just wall. He goes for Diamond Toss, just going to do more damage on his part. Well, not really, but it won't really mess me up too much. And I do have Leech Seed and Spikes, so yeah. But right here, I was thinking, okay, he's probably going to switch out to his Zelf, so I could go for the Power Whip. So right here, I'm like, yes, but nah, I got Parahack, so that kind of sucks, but whatever. So I don't want to take another Fire Blast because I'm still thinking he has Fire Blast. Switch out to U Jelly, just pretty much seeing what he does. And I don't really mind if he goes for Psychic or not because I know U Jelly with all special defensive bulk can still take it, and I can get like a Toxic spikes up. So he does go for the U-turn, just get more Life Orb damage. He's gonna go into his Raikou. And this is the perfect time to set up a layer of a Raikou, What am I talking about? So I have to switch out of here because I didn't want to take a choice T-Bolt because that could be really bad. Even on U-Jelly, it's just too much. But he actually goes to Volt Change, which I could have taken, but I didn't really see coming. He is going to be enough to take on my RHODE because my RHODE is physically defensive, not specially. So I'm going to switch it back to U-Jelly. He sends out a Zelf, and right here, I didn't want to take a Psychic, so I'm just going to switch out, go back on my Ferrothorn just to see what he does, because really at this point I don't think he has Fire Blast, because if he did, he would have went for it already. So yeah, I'm hoping that with the Poison Barbs and Life Orb damage would knock it out, but it doesn't. He's going to be able to send out his Raikou here. I know that Ura Spear is coming, it's just too obvious, and especially since it's shiny Raikou, why not? So I'm going to switch out of there, go into my Gengar, and that's awesome, because he does go for an Ura Spear, and that won't affect me at all, and that's just nice. And I do realize his choice, because, you know, he has no Life Orb damage. So, I'm going to switch out of here, go into my Infernape, because I figured he would switch into Blissey, because that's the most obvious play, and I do get that right, and that double switch was just awesome, because I figured, you know, if I have Gengar, the best thing you can do is go to Blissey, and I'm not going to start that whole Focus Blast thing again, so I do go to Gengar, Infernape, he doesn't want to take a close combat, Blissey sends out his Zelf as dead fodder. I'm not going to do that Zelf, but at least it's something, right? So he's going to send a Skarmory here, and, you know, with his 30, even though I'll get it pretty low, he'll still live and finish off my Gengar, my Infernape with a Brave Bird, which I can't lose my Infernape this early. Send a Ferrothorn just to take it. It takes it pretty decent, and luckily, you know, because of my Iron Barbs, I will get it, you know, past its 30. And even if he does go for a Roost, I do have Leech Seed, so as long as that thing doesn't have a 30, I can easily bring in Infernape and get an Overheat on it, which is awesome. So he's gonna go for Roast here because he wants to get his 30 just in case my Infernape has another counterpart with it. So, but I do go for Leech Seed. So pretty much, if he stays in, he's gonna be below full health at all times. And I don't really mind if he does take out my Ferrothorn here, because you know, even if he does, I could easily bring in my Infernape and just Oko and Skarmory and Bliss and all that stuff. So he actually does bring in Omega here. So I figured I could easily get a T-Wave on it, which is awesome because I know I could take at least one Brick Break, but he did switch out back to Skarmory. But I do get a T-Wave with Skarmory, but it doesn't matter too much because, you know, that thing's pretty much a wall anyway. So we're just going to be getting lefties here. The battle's getting really intense because we're like predicting all over the place. And I get Parahacks again, which is that's kind of, it doesn't matter because he does go for Whirlwind, predicting me to switch. I don't know what he was seeing coming. But yeah, so I was going to get Whirlwind out anyway. So I bring in U-Jelly here. I'm like, okay, this is the perfect time to set up a layer of Toxic Spikes. So he switches out to Raikou, and this is just nice because I'll be able to get one layer of Toxic Spikes, which will help me in the end, as you'll see. So I'm going to be able to get a layer of Toxic Spikes, and yeah, Toxic Spikes really helps. Most teams I run, I usually run Toxic Spikes because it works pretty good. He's going to go for T-Bolt, and at that point, it will be able to, you know, Oko my U-Jelly, but U-Jelly did a good amount of work. At least it got Toxic Spikes off before dying, so it did something. So I just had an Infernape here because I know I'm probably faster, and he says he did switch out. I know I'm faster now, and he's gonna switch out to Skarmory. So yeah, so that close combat didn't do as much, but whatever. I'll just be able to knock it out with an Overheat right here. So considering he can't really do much, because even if he does switch out Bliss, I can easily close combat that, so it doesn't really matter. So he's gonna switch out to Omega here, and you know, I'm not really sure what kind of item this thing is running. I'm guessing since he brought an Infernape, it's probably Scarfed. Wait, but I realized since he is Dragon Dance, it's not Scarfed. So he was trying to trick me right here, thinking he was Scarfed because he didn't go for Dragon Dance earlier, but it turns out he's not. He's a D-Dancing set. So I bring in Ferrothorn, and pretty much I have to switch out here. Go into my Ghost Freak. I'm like, okay, yes, because I can resist. I can take a Brick Break or an Earthquake because it doesn't affect me. But I forgot about Mold Breaker. We were both shocked here because we forgot that ability was even in existence. Because usually it's a downgraded ability, and I just lose my best special sweeper. So now I have to turn the game around. I just whoa. So I bring in Ferrothorn here. Basically, yeah, pretty much he got a crit. That will be able to, because I was thinking, you know, I could live in Earthquake, get like a, I don't know, get something off that could finish it off, but nah. So I just sent Infernape here, go for the Mach Punch, knock that thing up, but did it do work on my team? Haha, 69. So yeah, that just sucks because I lost my best special sweeper, and that was a really important task in the event of winning or losing. I do manage to still turn the game around, but it takes some luck. So I sent in Kagame here because I figure I can resist a T-Bolt, even a Choice Specs one. I do live it with 2 HP, which does it is important in living that, because as you'll see. So he does switch into Blissey right here. Yeah, I'm just gonna go straight for the Jackal Meteor after he gets a poison and he gets the spikes damage. So, you know, he's getting down pretty low. Even under Blissey, it'll get it down really good. And I figure, okay, after that poison damage, after his lefties, you know, considering how much that did, that's definitely a 2 KO, but I missed. And that was just important because now, without the poison, that's, you know, now since I missed it, first of all, he's gonna be able to get his lefties off, and you know, now because of that lefties, he will be able to live with like -2 HP, and oh my god, he'll be able to get a soft boil, which just ruined it. Because now I was like, okay, yeah, I lost pretty much. Because if I send in, even if he does kill it, I can bring in Infernape, it'll get stout rock damage. And then it can only, you know, survive a good amount of recoil, so I can't OHKO both his Raikou and Blissey without making a draw, but it'll still be in his game. But he goes for a T-Wave here, predicting me to switch, but there's no really reason why I switch, because then I'll just be getting stout rock damage and all that stuff. So yeah, I figured he'd probably win at this point, so I'm just spamming Jackal Meteors for the hell of it, because, you know, if if he does kill me, I'll get stout rock damage after I'll go his Blissey, and then his Raikou, and then, you know, that pretty much, you know, just finishes me off as well. But for some reason, he brings a Raikou here, because what he told me is that he was too cocky. I could see, which cost him the match. He could have easily stayed in Blissey, go for a Seismic Toss, finish off my Kagame, and then, you know, still have the have me get Life Orb damage on my Infernape and recoil and Stout Rock. But no, he decides to switch to his Raikou, and strangely enough, -4, I'm still able to OHKO it, and that ruined the game for him, because he told me that he thought he'd win already, and it didn't really matter. He just wanted to bring in Raikou real quick just to finish it off, but he had Seismic Toss, but I guess that's what cockiness does to you. So I'm easily going to be able to bring in Infernape here, go for the close combat, and finish off that Blissey for the win. That was like really intense at that moment, because that was just the weirdest switch of them all, because he had the game if he went for Seismic Toss, but it was so weird and intense. I was sweating this battle. I lived with 4, and it was an epic match. So GG, Crispy. And guys, I will be going to VGCs. I'll be making a video while I'm there. Also, my next video, I'll be doing an update on my DBZ stuff, on my VGC stuff. And if you guys want to VGC battle me, you know, I'll put my friend code down, because I am doing VGC battles to practice. So rate, comment, subscribe, and, you know, just be awesome, guys. And I'll see you guys later.